Hey folks, so I got a few things to talk about. I'm not exactly sure how to flow them together. The topics are just kind of all over the place. So I guess I'll start with, I'm in a period of depression right now. I had no desire to do anything, not just even out here, even in the house. I not do much with the computer. I really hate when this happens, because I'm used to depression. It's not a big deal. It's just nothing's getting done, right? So I hate these periods. I woke up. One night I had a hard time sleeping. I kept waking up, and I finally got some decent sleep. I woke up like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when it started. And like every little tiny little thing gets to me, right? Yeah, you've seen that in the past. But I just hope it doesn't last too long, because there's so much I need to do, and like nothing's getting done. The weather's sort of kind of nice right now. It's not great, but it's adequate for me to work out here. And I'm wearing a spring coat. I'm not wearing my winter coat, so it's nice that way. But just nothing's getting done. Sorry, I'm just checking for robins. I just thought about it. I saw a robin fly by. I just thought about it, because when I pulled out today, there was a robin outside the garage here, and making sure she's not in here, because I don't want to close the door and lock her in, right? I don't think so, because before, when they were nesting in here, as soon as I'd back into the garage, she'd take off. So I don't think there's anything in here, but I will check before I close the garage up for the night. I'll make sure there's none in here. They're normally like right up here, so that's where they like to nest. I don't see anything, so hopefully not. So, you remember a while ago, I forgot to pay my water bill, and I've been paying extra every month, trying to catch up. Our water bill is about $200 a month, or $200 we get billed every 2 months. So basically $100 a month. So my bill is like $200, and I pay half one month, half the next. And I've been paying extra, trying to catch up. I haven't been paying a whole lot of attention to it, because I know I'm paying more than what the actual bill is, so the past due amount is going to be coming down. So I've been doing that for a while, and I noticed at one point I owed a fair amount of money. I can't remember what it was, so I started paying even more. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm paying more than what the actual bill is. Why isn't the amount going down, right? So I started paying even more. Well, I got this month's bill. I kind of lost track of what I was thinking of one thing and talking about something else. Sorry. My brain doesn't like that. So I looked at the past due amount. It's $900. So immediately I panicked, thinking, what? So I looked at the last one from 2 months ago, and it was $500. So since then, I'm paying $150, $200 a month, just to catch up, right? So I'm thinking I paid anywhere between $300 and $400. How did my outstanding balance go up $400? It didn't make any sense. So I took it downstairs, showed it Michelle, get her to look at it, and the bill itself, it's a pre-printed form. It's all blue. It's got boxes and words and everything. And the actual amounts are printed off center, I guess. They don't line up with the boxes. So the past due, whatever it is, it's got the box and then the word past due or whatever it is over top of it, and the amount is printed over top of that. So it turns out that $900 has a minus sign in front of it. So I've overpaid $900. That explains why it went from $500 to $900, since a lot. I was like, but I've been looking at the amount due, right? If I have zero owing, amount due should say 0. But no, it says minus 300 and whatever it was. I was like, I don't know why they do it like that. So I've been paying and paying and paying, thinking I'm owing and owing and owing, and it turns out they owe me. It's just crazy. If it said amount due 0, it wouldn't have been an issue. But it makes it rough when I get billed every 2 months. If it was every month, it wouldn't be so bad. I panicked. I've never had a $900 bill in my life. Or past due, I should say. That's just crazy. So, that's good. So, I'll have a little extra money for a while. I'm not going to stop paying it because I'll get into the habit of not paying and then I'll forget about it. And, next thing you know, I am going to have a past due. So I'm going to pay like maybe half the bill or something, like $50 a month. That'll free up a lot of money for me. Yeah. So I got a container for my citric acid. Apparently I overestimated how much 2 pounds is. Oops. I didn't have it with me when I bought the container. I'm just looking, and that was the only one that really looked suitable for what I wanted, right? And I dumped it in, and I said, oh, that's it? So that'll probably hold about 8 pounds of that powder, which, I don't need that much. That's kind of crazy. So I was making a fire department video the other day, and I was getting the satellite image of the location. And our satellite image has been updated. I looked at the date, and it says March 6th, I think. So it's very recent. And the reason I realized that is because the new apartment building is there. That's what caught my attention. It's like, what? So that's kind of cool. All up to date now. And because of that, I looked at a new subdivision that they're building up there. It's on the map too. So I thought that was kind of cool. But it's possible that it will be outdated soon already. Because apparently, I'm guessing they're taking the dam down this year. I thought it was going to happen last year. They had all the utilities marked out, and like all around that area. Somebody I was talking to, there's a guy here in town I see down there every once in a while. He's taking pictures of everything, and they're trying to save the dam. The town wants to demolish it. These people want to save it, and he told me, he said they can raise the full price of replacing it or repairing it, whichever they decide to do. The cost is covered, but the town won't do it. So I said to him, I says, well, if it's not a matter of money, then there's got to be another reason why they want to take the dam down. And he says, yeah, but what's that reason, right? So apparently it didn't happen last year because there was an error in the paperwork. I think, if I remember correctly, I think he told me the location was listed as, I think, Stratford. That's a little ways away. So that kind of halted the project. Everything had to be restarted. I kind of think that was intentional. Yeah, he thinks so too. So it was kind of funny. But it looks like it's going to come down this year because all the trees have been cut down around it. And they even took some trees down in the park, which I thought was kind of interesting. But it looks so weird because everything's gone. It's all open now. All the trees and the bushes and everything, they've all been removed. And I'm probably going to lose a bit of access, or a bit. I'm going to lose the access to my trail down there, the side of the river. There's another trail I can't use. But, not a big deal. So, they cut a bunch of trees down in the park itself, so I think the retaining wall that they had there that was used for boats, I think they might be taking it down as well. So they'll probably just make a slope down to the river. I hope they do something. If it's just dirt, there's going to be erosion when the river floods, so maybe they'll put some kind of, I don't know, maybe it'll just be rocks. I don't know what they're planning, but I'm guessing they're planning on doing something if they took the trees down, so we'll see what happens. I got up to the soccer fields there. They haven't done anything with that tree yet that fell. But I got looking in past videos, and that tree's kind of scary. I never noticed it before. It's kind of scary looking. It looked like it wanted to come down even before the wind gave it an assisting hand. And it looks like it's ready to fall as it is, or as it was. So that's kind of crazy. So maybe it's a good thing it did come down when it did, instead of coming down when I was out there. I think that's all I got to talk about. See if I can read this without my glasses. Yeah, I don't have anything else written down. I guess that's it. So hopefully, my depression will go away soon, very soon, and I can get back to working on the monster. Everything's kind of on hold at the moment. What can you do, right? I guess that's all I got. Thanks for watching.